Hey there, investing iguanas. Iggy here, your favorite financial analyst ready to dive into a topic that's been shaking up the global economy. In this video, we'll be uncovering the secrets behind China's massive commodity stockpiles and what it means for investors like you. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Now picture this. China, the world's second largest economy, has been hoarding commodities at an astonishing rate. Despite a slowing economy and sky-high prices, they've been setting records for imports of key resources. In the past year alone, overall commodity imports surged by a jaw-dropping 16% in volume, and they're already up another 6% in the first 5 months of this year. That's a serious shopping spree. You might be thinking, hey Iggy, isn't this just because the Chinese are consuming more? Well, hold on to your tails because there's more to this story. China is actually facing some pretty significant economic challenges right now. Sure, their population is getting wealthier, driving up demand for things like dairy, grains, and meat. But poor policy choices and a real estate crisis are putting a damper on their economy. So what's really behind this stockpiling frenzy? It looks like the bigwigs in Beijing are getting a bit nervous about geopolitical risks. They're worried that a more aggressive U.S. administration might try to throw a wrench in their critical supply chains. It's like they're saying, better safe than sorry. Let's stock up on resources just in case. Now here's where things get juicy. China's heavy industries have been gobbling up energy and metals for years, but now Chinese leaders are determined to shift gears and move away from these resource-intensive sectors. It's like they're trying to break up with their old flame, but they're still holding on to a few keepsakes just in case. Now let's take a closer look at some of the key commodities China has been stockpiling in recent years. When it comes to oil and gas, China is making some serious moves. The country has instructed its state-owned oil companies to add a staggering 8 million tons of crude oil to their emergency stockpiles. To put that into perspective, that's nearly 60 million barrels of oil. This is one of China's largest stockpiling efforts in recent history, and it's a clear sign that they're taking steps to secure their energy supply. But it's not just oil that China is hoarding. Natural gas imports have also seen a significant uptick, jumping by an impressive 14.3% to reach 64.65 million tons in the first half of 2024 alone. A large portion of this increase can be attributed to China's growing appetite for liquefied natural gas, LNG, which has become an increasingly important part of their energy mix. Moving on to metals, China is positioning itself to become a dominant force in the global supply chain. According to industry experts at Commodities, China is expected to control a whopping 60% of the world's cobalt supply by 2025. This is a critical metal used in the production of batteries for electric vehicles and other high-tech applications. To further bolster their cobalt reserves, reports suggest that China could be looking to buy around 15,000 tons of the metal from local producers to add to their domestic stockpiles. Copper, another essential metal for modern industry, is also on China's radar. The Shanghai Futures Exchange recently reported that copper inventories registered with the exchange hit a 51-month high of 339,964 tons in early June. This is a clear indication that China is building up its copper reserves to ensure a stable supply for its manufacturing sector. Additionally, China's iron ore imports reached an all-time high in 2023, with the country bringing in a staggering 1.18 billion tons of the raw material used in steel production. Lastly, let's talk about grains. China's state-owned agricultural stockpiler Sinagrain has announced plans to ramp up its purchases of wheat from major producing regions to add to its reserves. This move is likely aimed at ensuring food security for the country's massive population, as well as protecting against potential supply chain disruptions in the future. All in all, China's aggressive stockpiling of these key commodities paints a picture of a country that is taking proactive steps to secure its economic future in the face of geopolitical uncertainties and potential supply chain risks. Now, it's important to note that stockpiling isn't unique to China, and they're no stranger to this strategy. As my fellow analyst Mock points out, All prudent countries stockpile essential resources to ensure national security and economic stability. However, China seems to have a higher definition of what constitutes a safety minimum, which can be a bit alarming to other nations. So what does all this mean for you, my savvy investors? Well, China's commodity stockpiling is like a high-stakes game of geopolitical chess. They're trying to protect themselves from potential supply chain disruptions while navigating a tricky economic landscape. And trust me, the whole world is watching to see how this plays out. Keep a close eye on these developments because China's actions could send shockwaves through global markets. We're talking about everything from the prices of raw materials to the stability of entire industries. As always, stay informed, stay curious, and stay one step ahead of the game. But wait, there's more. Let's take a quick look at some recent market updates. The price of germanium, a strategic metal used in semiconductors and solar cells, hit a record high in China due to possible state buying. Freeport-McMoRan, FCX, a major copper producer, reported strong Q2 earnings and raised its full-year guidance, citing robust demand from China. Goldman Sachs upgraded its rating on BHP Group, BHP, to buy, noting that the mining giant is well positioned to benefit from China's infrastructure spending and commodity stockpiling. So, there you have it, folks. China's secret commodity stockpiles are a fascinating piece of the global economic puzzle, and understanding their impact is crucial for investors like you. If you found this video informative and want to stay ahead of the curve, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the Investing Iguana channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And hey, why not share this video with your friends and fellow investors? Let's spread the knowledge and empower each other to make smart financial decisions. As always, I'm here to help you navigate the wild world of investing. If you have any questions, thoughts, or just want to chat about the markets, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay sharp, stay informed, and keep on investing. Your favorite financial reptile, Iggy the Investing Iguana.